So don't follow me, just be entertained. I'm about to really struggle. I wasn't expecting to do this, so I'm just sort of making it up as I go along, but this has been difficult, more difficult than I thought it would be to get it installed. So this is actually one of the very few things that I'm going to do in this van conversion that I've actually done before. That doesn't mean to say that it's going to go well, so keep watching. So this is obviously going to go here. It's the one for the long wheelbase transit, so it's the right one, and they've sent me some instructions. What you're going to need if you're doing this is not a how-to, but if you do end up doing this, you're going to need a T55 Torx bit, and I've only got like a really basic socket, so it's going to be quite hard work. But if you've got a like a torque gun, you're going to be much better off. And the other thing you're going to need is an 18mm socket. Again, I haven't got one because my set only goes up to 16mm, I think. So I've got a monkey spanner, and again, I'm doing it the hard way. So don't follow me, just be entertained. So the first part is obviously getting the existing chairs out, and I'm lucky that in the transit they open up quite a bit, and I've just popped this side panel off so I can get my hands in wherever I need to get them. And next to the bolts, we've got some torque bolts and some regular bolts, and they're going to be on very tight. So don't be like me, get a proper a torque gun or a impact driver with enough power, because I'm about to really struggle. Show me the muscles! Yeah! So they're out, and it'll move if I want it to, but the thing is, there's loads of wires, and I don't know why, because they're not electric seats, they're not heated. So I'm gonna figure out what the wires are, and then figure out if I can just disconnect them or if they're necessary. Right, so it's a new day. That wiring was a bit of a spanner in the works for me. I didn't realise there was going to be that much of it. What it is the wiring for the AdBlue sensor, and it actually doesn't have anything to do with the seat. So it comes up out the bottom of the van, hooks onto the seat like to keep itself safe, and then goes back into the main wiring loom of the van. So what I'm about to do is, without disconnecting any of the wires, just remove them from the seat, and then after that I can just put them underneath the swivel base. I have to get all of this stuff. That's that now, is it? So that will just lift out, won't it? Yep. Just straight back, hopefully just make sure it's over those wires. Yeah. Okay, so as you just saw, the seat is out, and now it's looking like this. So you can see even more of the mess. This is just sort of floating around. What I'm going to do is, once I've given it a clean, I'm going to take this plastic bit out. All that does is sound deadening, so it's just going to give me an extra couple of mil, and then that, which is the seat base, will fit comfortably over that, and it'll be all good. I wasn't expecting to do this, so I'm just sort of making it up as I go along, but I think it's going to work pretty well. I'm going to use just some double-sided butyl tape to stick it down. So I'm going to stick that there. I'm just sort of looking at the layout of the swivel base and figuring out where things can go. So I'm going to put that there so it's nice and out of the way, and then just sort of tuck all these cables down wherever they'll sit easiest. Right, so it's in. I've got it moving around, as you can see, so I can get access to all the fixing points. The instructions said that depending on your van, you may have to file some of the fixing points down, but I think I'm all good because that can slide really easily. And I don't know if you can see in there, but it's actually sat really nicely against the floor of the van, so I don't think I'm going to need to cut it down. And yeah, I'm just going to get it all fixed in. And she's back in. So all I've got to do now is make sure all these are nice and tight, and then we get spun around and see what she looks like. Right, she's back in and it's go time, so let's get her spun around. So I've gone for a really sort of simple swivel base setup where you just pull these pins out. And then instead of having to undo these all the way, you just go a quarter turn, pull it out, quarter turn back, quarter turn out, quarter turn back, quarter turn, pull it out, quarter turn, pull it out. These last are a little bit more tricky, but and then let's get spun around. Here we go. Right, so that's it. I didn't speed that up. It really is that quick. I've never used a swivel base that's that quick or that easy. The one in my previous van I barely used because it was so difficult to sort out and do and get spun around. You had to put the van into gear and whatever. But this is really, really simple. And I'm going to put the link below in the description. I can't remember who I bought it off, and obviously this is the specific one for this type of van, but they make them for all vans, left and right hand drive, whatever you need, they make them. So I'll put the link below because I'm pretty sure they're the only company in the UK at least that make proper M1 tested, so MOT passable swivel bases that have that mechanism, and it's awesome. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. This has been difficult, more difficult than I thought it would be to get it installed, but still a great success, and it makes the van seem so much bigger. It's weird to sit and look at it from this angle. So.